Welcome back. Let's play some 10-minute games here on Shogi Wars. I always forget to do something. Today I forgot to check my volume, but I got it right. Good luck. Alright. As Senta, we'll try playing Urashino no Ryu, but as Gota, let's fall back to playing Third File Rook again. It's been a hot minute since I last played it. This indicates playing opposing rook. Oh, well, maybe not. So, I heard advice. How did I hear this advice? Was this through a YouTube comment or through some other platform? That if the opponent is playing opposing rook, don't tuck your king. Well, no, they said if you're playing swinging rook versus swinging rook, don't bother tucking the king all the way in. But that's not the current situation. So yeah, I'm forgetting the advice that was provided to me, but maybe someday I'll be better at remembering it. Let's have some fun. If the opponent intends to play Oniguma Castle, this should complicate those plans. All I'm trying to do is get a position where, I don't know, I have something to fight for out of the opening. Yeah, this is damaging to my shape, but I really don't want to see Oniguma Castle. And if the opponent had milder intentions, they could have picked a different move order. Alright, so I think they're not going to play that after all. They do say don't push the center pawn in the bishop exchange opening, but my opponent seems reluctant to allow bishop exchange, so I'm going to push my center pawn. Oh yeah, today's proverb, castle your king after seeing where the rook moves to. I didn't follow that this game. These are suggestions, the collective wisdom of centuries that I think all pro players agree upon, that apply in almost every position. But I really wanted a particular castle, so I did what I wanted to do. If you're trying to win, play better moves than I play. Yeah, so I've left myself in a precarious position. If I studied more, I could play castles on the left and on the right. I have so much I need to study, and it's a bit overwhelming. Or at least it feels challenging. But it's a challenge I should take up sometime. Interesting. Okay, since I can liberate my rook, I should. If we exchange here and then they pawn drop, my silver can march up the board. I'm not even sure if that's my best move. If they drop the pawn, I could maybe do pawn takes pawn and then pawn takes pawn here and promote my rook to but the threat of my silver invading over here is interesting as well. This rook is not going to promote in the center. So yeah, this is a strategy mismatch. I think in my favor. Not by much. Since my rook probably does not succeed in invading. But I at least give my opponent something to consider. I was quite puzzled as to like how is my opponent gonna come up with a threat here. Oh, interesting. Pawn drop here is pretty big. If I drop 5-5, they drop here. 5-6. Well, my attack hits first. I should probably still exchange here. Oh yeah. My attack definitely hits first here. Yeah, this gains the tempo. So of course I hit first. I missed bishop drop here. But I'm threatening pawn takes pawn, then pawn takes rook, so it's probably fine. Still, I have this threat to take their rook. Welcome. Welcome to the world of Shogi. My opponent's threatening to promote their bishop and take a couple pieces. I'm threatening to take the rook and take a piece, so I think I'm fine. This is a bit dicey. Silver is blocked by their pawn. 7分. But the pawn threatens to invade in a pretty scary way. Yeah, Shogi's hard. I'm going to cut off the rook. I'm not totally sure what I do next. Yeah, that's hard to counter. I do have a way to counter it, I think. It's risky. Alright, I'm gonna hit the dragon here to win a tempo. Oh, actually the bishop covers nicely. I was thinking of exchanging out here, but it doesn't seem necessary. But no, my opponent just got another attacking piece. So I need to batten the hatches. That's smart. I'll take a piece. I'll take a piece. A lot of my strategy in many games just revolves around capturing pieces. I'm not the best attacking player, but I can spot hanging pieces from time to time. Yeah, this is a solid castle. It's a really beautiful shape. If I could take this with a knight, I would maybe have something, but it's so difficult to find a way to do that. Um,
$5。
this is not good. Oh, well, there is a way here. It's spooky. Yeah, I can shut off this attacking piece. This is tricky. Yes, so I'm just going to keep capturing pieces and hope that I survive. I'm not doing very well on that front. I need to lead with the gold because my castle's falling apart. If I do knight takes, I think gold drop from behind and I can get smoked out. Oh. I picked a really bad move. Because I didn't see the mate threat. Okay. We're going to run this way instead. Free pawn! Woo! We'll just pretend everything's fine. Yeah. Look, I got 2 pawns. How wonderful. Um... Let's keep attacking. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. This isn't looking great. If king takes gold drop, yeah, I'm getting mated. Am I? It smells like mate, but is it mate? I don't know.
3分。
We're just going to continue making moves here. So dragon takes knight is a little spooky. But I'm relying on my having a counterattack on the edge to somehow work out. Gold takes pawn. Lance takes gold, and maybe I'm okay. I don't know. Obviously, one would prefer to build a castle and not be at the whims of minutia, such as whatever's about to happen here. But um, it's too late for that now. I've just got to play the cards I've got left. And if they work, they work. And if they don't, that's my fault. Thanks for the game. One down, two to go. Good luck. Right, I've got Gota again, so I'll play third file rook once more. How does this work again? It's been a while since we've seen that, hasn't it? So castle after you see where the opponent's rook goes. I'm not paying much attention to that today, am I? Thankfully, I still got my favorite castle, so we got that. Now, I want to make progress against this, so I've got to build... Hunter takes Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter. Is that what that refers to here? I'm trying to remember. I've seen a lot of advertising for it. I forget what it is. I know it's popular. Doing popular things isn't entirely my MO. So I'm a bit confused. Okay. So now I'm in limbo, trying to find whatever the opponent's planning. I don't like playing moves like this because it cuts the scope of my rook, but I think this has to be played at some point. It's better now than later. Yeah, I'm totally stumped here. Hmm. Hmm. I fear the worst here, but what can I do? Okay, I've got this interesting idea. At least I haven't pushed my center pawn. They say in the bishop exchange opening, never push it, so... Or that's dangerous to push it. So I'm not pushing it. Also not moving the silver because there's just too many tactics here and I can't read it out. No, that's fine. Is it... I forget what kind of game it is. Is it like Werewolf or something? I'll have to figure it out, because it is a popular thing. Oh, that might be right. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll have to. Our English speaking community for Shogi has given a ton of lip service to a different anime series. Um, I haven't seen it either. I guess we're just excited to be excited about something. Wait, I could just move the rook away and this bishop's not doing anything. That's weird. Well, okay then. Okay, now I can just go back. Hmm. Wait, do I want to uncap my rook? I usually do. Yeah, let's start attacking. Interesting. I mean, Kasparov learned the rules of the game and he almost won his first game. So, yeah, I think chess masters can do well at this.
7分。
Hmm. Hmm. Dang. Well, no. Okay, you know what? We're gonna see some tactics here. Bring out the fireworks. It's time. Oh no, my rook. My rook's trapped. Whatever will I do? I take one piece. I'm attacking a rook. So the rook probably is going to dodge my attack. Alternatively, they could like come up. They could retreat the silver. They could drop the rook. There's stuff they can do. Um, that looks cool. Um, yeah, I'll just take my rook. Thank you. Take one of these. I'll defend my king. So I probably lost material there. Whatever. Material's not such a big thing in this game. Or rather, if you are worried about material, you'll play the moves that I play, and you'll get in trouble all the time for doing it. Um, hmm. I'll take a lance, because I think I can actually use it. You might question how I could use a lance here. That was a question I was just asking myself. But I think I found a satisfactory answer. Some ideas to drop a pawn here and a lance there. And hopefully that adds resistance to my castle. Yeah. Turns out becoming a chess grandmaster is quite a challenging task. You get good at pattern recognition along the way, and you get many successful players have excellent memories. Um, Perhaps there's some grandmaster out there that has a poor memory. I don't know. but a lot of the same skills apply across both games, but there's a lot that has to be learned as well, such as like how to surround a king and how to avoid getting checkmated, like how to recognize a mating attack far enough in advance that you can do something about it. So here I've probably lost a lot of material, but whatever. I've built up a castle, and if my opponent has their wits about them, they'll expand their castle a bit, make it more resilient somehow. I hit your bishop, so that comes with tempo. Next idea is to push the pawn on this file, and I wish I had another pawn and that could bust this open more easily. What else can I do? Man,
5分。
knights are kind of amazing attacking pieces, and I do have one. I'm not seeing how best to use it. Um, and if I give them a knight, they'll be able to attack me back with it. So I need to be thoughtful about that if I exchange pieces. Um, you know what? Hmm. Yeah, all this attack just lives on a wing and a prayer. I've missed that their dragon defends the square here. This is kind of a disaster. Um, oh, hang on, hang on. I might have accidentally found something amazing. Oh, damn. That's cool. If gold takes bishop drop, and the king is overloaded, trying to defend the gold, trying to defend everything. So the knight's kind of invincible here. Um, yeah. I found maybe one good move this game, but it's a really nice move. Alright, is the king gonna go defend the gold? Yes, yes, let's go. Alright, do I take the pawn and have a dream of an attack, or do I sacrifice the bishop? Or exchange it for two pieces? Ooh, I don't know. But yeah, I do not play the way that I'm playing unless you want random outcomes. And random outcomes can be kind of fun from time to time. Wait, no. Gold drop would not have been strong, right? I should have looked. I got too excited. I probably missed a checkmate there. Because I'm just... yeah. That's so bad. That's a fork. Oh, also, dragon takes knight is a mate threat. Um,
3分。
my attack is overwhelming. Knight drop here might have been best. But I'm gonna take the piece in hand here. Mm-hmm.
2分30秒。
But yeah, anybody who plays good moves can be good at this game. And there are ways to learn to play better moves. The collective wisdom that everybody accepts are called Shogi Proverbs. And I highly recommend that players become familiar with them and learn how to apply them in practice. Not saying that's easy, but I am saying it's worthwhile.
2分。
What a disaster. I'm so bad at attacking. Literally, I'm having to capture all the pieces because my opponent keeps blunting my attack here.
1分30秒。
Hmm. If dragon takes, I have a knight fork. Additionally, I've dragon takes pawn, but I don't like that. I'd rather try to remove their cat. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should take this. They're going to block this with something, and I'll take whatever the something is. Oh, they could just retreat.
1分。
I'm not gonna... My attack's too slow. My attack looks futile. Oh dear. We're gonna get into the dreaded Shogi Wars conundrum, where both players are very low on time, and the game might not be decided by who plays the best moves. That's not good.
30秒。20秒。 10秒
Thanks, Vegan. 2 down, 1 to go. Good luck. Ooh, I'm Senta. Ooh. Alright, I'll try to offer more commentary, but it is challenging to offer commentary while flailing. So, do what I can. Let's put the king over here. Wait, I forget how all these things work. Is this the position where I do the thing? Maybe, maybe not. So, bishop takes pawn, I think, is part of this opening. I could be mistaken. Whatever. We're gonna learn this opening through experience somehow. So I have 3 pawns. I don't know if that's worth more or less than the gold general I just gave up. We'll offer back a pawn. Offer back another pawn. Offer back a third one, but this isn't really an offer because my rook's defending this. Oh, they found a way to defend their silver. Okay. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate for me. I thought I had a good position, but this looks disastrous. Oh well. I don't see how I can make any progress here. Let's push on this edge. Now there are 3 pieces attacking me. I'll blunt the diagonals so I don't get massacred right away. Okay, that looks... Oh, hang on. The idea is they want to move this, so they don't want the silver hanging. Take this pawn. What do I do with a pawn? Not much. Well, I could do something. My rook's exposed. Wow. Due to techno... No. Tactics don't work the way I think they do. Let's go king. My king's gonna be the hero in this situation, which means I am in trouble. So I'd intended to bring the rook back to try to defend things, but with the king blocking the rook, that was no good. But the king's no longer blocking the rook. So I've trapped a gold general. I got one piece back.
7分、
Oh, right, I'm attacking the rook accidentally. I forgot about that. I have two pieces hitting this point. I could drop a pawn to intensify this, but um, hmm. Hmm. Tricky position. Like, I think I have to take this gold, and that puts me in a dangerous situation. I don't know what happens next. Oh, okay. We're gonna take this now that I found a plan. I'm not even claiming it's a good plan, but I found a plan. So rook takes pawn, and the rook promotes, and then my horse can come back to defend my king. So I'm not completely cooked here. That does look scary. Jeez. I thought I'd have another move here. Finding moves is hard. Wow. Um, I'm gonna seal in my rook so it can no longer defend my king. Smart, huh? Don't try this at home. But yeah, the tactics seem to support doing this and keeping two generals in hand for a later attack. Oh my goodness.
5分、
Well, we're gonna defend my position. This looks incredible. Um, Nobody would believe that this would work. But yeah, if they check me, I can drop a silver, and then I'm threatening gold drop here, trapping the dragon. Um, so I don't even have to drop the silver, I could just retreat here. Such a dumb position. Well, okay, so I'm threatening to upgrade my silver to a bishop, or exchange a silver for a bishop. Of course I saw this coming. Um, my other plan was to activate my rook here, but the gold is protecting the pawn that my rook is attacking. Well, no longer. There's not a gold general here anymore. I'm just gonna try to trap the dragon. Because I don't see a way to make a mate threat here. And dropping all the way back here isn't really as scary as or threatening as it looks. I've successfully confused both myself and my opponent. Um, well, I received a pawn in hand. Let's start the attack with a pawn sacrifice or exchange. Get my rook the hell out of there. And I've trapped their dragon. I'm not winning it. I've just, like, prevented it from doing anything useful. Which is all you really need to do. But I might be able to win it. Hmm. Oh, they've blocked their own dragon. I should rejoice. Not try to win it. It's already won. It's blocked. What more do I need?
3分、
I hit your gold. And there's the fork. So I can exchange my bishop or my rook and get a couple pieces and continue attacking. But also, like, blocking this attack. I don't actually see a way they can block it. I guess they'd have to defend the lance, otherwise I could just take it. Or that's one way to defend. Let's just keep entombing your pieces so they can't do anything. I have a pawn in hand now.
2分30秒。
Here's my rook. Do you want it? I'm attacking two pieces. Didn't expect to get the rook, but now I have it.
2分、
Wow. Well, Shogi's fun. I think this is the simplest way forward. Hopefully I don't drop everything to some massive attack somewhere. Thanks for game. Shogi's hard. Shogi is so difficult. But we can learn it together. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.